While traveling, the man discovered something strange. He noticed a large hole had been dug right through the smooth surface of the bridge. At first, he didn't think much of it, assuming it was just construction work. But then, a cold gust of wind suddenly blew through, and a plastic barrel nearby was swept into the river. At that moment, the bus was stopped by the workers. The driver's sudden brake caused Nick's finger to get cut, and it was then that the eerie atmosphere began to unfold. The bus's closed-circuit television suddenly lost signal, and shortly after, the radio began playing the music of a dead singer. Another gust of wind blew, and one of the workers' hats was blown off. The strong tremor made Nick feel uneasy. Nervously, he looked ahead and saw that the workers cutting the road didn't seem to notice the strange events behind them. The crack in the bridge surface quickly extended, and the steel cables snapped instantly. As the bridge was about to collapse, Nick hurriedly grabbed his girlfriend's hand, but by then, it was already too late. He quickly shook his friend out of his daze, and without saying a word, they ran toward the bridge's edge. Another colleague, just coming out of the bathroom, was too late, and the car was swallowed by the broken bridge. The man inside was thrown around, smashing his head against the windshield. The survivors were still running in panic, but by now, the steel cables couldn't hold any longer. Nick and his girlfriend were running for their lives when suddenly, the bridge collapsed again. Those who managed to jump across didn't escape. The bridge broke into 3 parts, and most people were trapped in the middle. Fortunately, Nick spotted a complete iron beam. He encouraged his girlfriend not to be afraid. Lisa stretched her arms wide and carefully made her way across the swaying beam, eventually reaching the other side safely. But just then, Nick heard the desperate cries of a colleague. Without thinking of the danger, he rushed over and helped her onto the beam. However, the female colleague, nervous and unable to see clearly due to losing her glasses when she was bumped by a passerby, couldn't make out what was ahead. Suddenly, the bridge shook violently,